Trump sows mistrust for 2024 by renewing 2020 election lies in Atlanta. Over the course of President Trump's campaign, Republican friends like Georgia Governor Brian Kemp urged him to stop spreading false information about his 2020 loss and start thinking about the future. Trump made his thoughts on their counsel quite apparent at his Atlanta rally on Saturday. Even though he was more known for his vicious assaults on Kemp and other Republicans, he also falsely claimed victory in the 2020 election on multiple occasions. A historian from Mid-Ulster has determined that the little village of Coke in County Tyrone is the ancestral home of James David, J.D. Vance, who will be Donald Trump's running mate in the upcoming U.S. presidential election. John Hagan, a longtime village historian, has recently made the assertion that he has discovered familial connections that connect J.D. Vance to Coke. Hagan further asserts that the author of the 2016 best-selling novel Hillbilly Elegy is Ulster Scots through and through. To understand me, you must understand that I am a Scots-Irish hillbilly at heart, the Ohio senator wrote in his autobiography, expressing his long-standing pride in his Scots-Irish heritage. He recently celebrated his 40th birthday. I looked into the Vance family a while back, Mr. Hagan stated. St. Luke's Parish Church in Tamlot, which overlooked Coke, was the family's burial ground. The moment I overheard J.D. discuss his mixed Irish and Scots heritage, I realized there had to be some connection. A direct relationship to the Coke Vances was unexpected. A branch of the Vance family originally hailing from Barnbarrock in Wigtonshire, Scotland, they migrated to Ulster in the early 17th century. One of the earliest tenants of the Coke estate was John Vance, the older. The inaugural Vance child to be born at Coke was his grandson, Dr. Lancelot Francis Vance. In 1689, Lancelot passed away. Colonel of the Coleraine Regiment and medic, he died while assisting those taking refuge inside the walls of Londonderry. According to the family gravestone, he passed away due to extreme exhaustion while besieged in Derry during the famous siege. During the siege, his grandson Elizabeth and son John were also living in the city. J.D. has ties to Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, through Elizabeth's family tree. John Vance's eldest son Andrew, together with his wife and 18-year-old son Ephraim, the last of J.D. Vance's lineage to be born in Coke, emigrated to the British colonies in 1733, according to Mr. Hagan. After establishing themselves in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, the Vance family relocated to Chester County and, eventually, to the Virginia colony's Frederick County. In 1756, Ephraim Vance founded Fort Voss, he said. Many considered him a powerful figure after his appointment as captain of the horse in 1753. During the height of the French-Indian War, he constructed a palisade fort on his property to defend his loved ones and the people around him. It makes me question if Ephraim Vance took into consideration the fact that his great-grandfather Lancelot Vance had sought refuge behind the walls of Londonderry 67 years before he constructed Fort Voss.